EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Ka'imi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They run once more with McCaffrey. Room to run past midfield. A terrific run there all the way down to the 30-yard line. Big time play by McCaffrey. 35 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. His 4th TD grab of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hours spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Check. Here we go. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. On their first play of the game.
It's a loss of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Darnold to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nick Bosa. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
Watch out!
they'll put Ayuk in motion. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Purdy now on second down. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. 39 yards.
A 39-yard gain on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy on first down. And that one incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. It's second down. Throwing again is Purdy. And the Niners are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Pearsall, the man in motion. Throwing on second down is Purdy. That one taken in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Pinheiro on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Here's Darnold. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's out of bounds. He's going to mark him at the 35. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
Here we go, set.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
It is third and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Dell.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Go red. Watch out.
On third and a yard, here's Darnold. Open man, left side. He's got it. Down the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second and 4. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Kittle is the man in motion. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Niners have the early advantage. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's first and 10.
Get set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he will go all the way. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Eddie Pinheiro.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Texans 14. Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick
And
off.
so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return is Ricky Pearsall. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For this entire first half, the secondary's really been on the ropes. I mean, they've already given up 3 touchdown passes, Mike. So if I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm saying until you prove to me that you can defend the deep ball, I'm going to continue to test the deepest layers of your coverage. This time it falls incomplete, but don't expect that to be the last time they go after it.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Get set, get set. 21, tight off.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Kittle is the man in motion. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On the RPO, he's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On second down, Purdy. That is hauled in at the 5. To the goal line and in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Here we go, set.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Throw left side, finds Dell. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Ready? Ready? Hey, Mosey!
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Here's Darnold again. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards, stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing fourth down. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this cannot be what they were hoping for. What a disaster. Hunter definitely in harm's way. They get nothing out of this, and they turned it over on down.
Go side.
On play action, here's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run here with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Go side.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That is caught. He finds Walker. He's going to have a Texans first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Side.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 14-yard
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. On the move left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
There go, yellow lady. B.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. 4th down, and on comes Ka'imi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Rolling right. Oh, what a throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. A big-time play for the Niners. It's a gain of 34. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. That one is good. And the Niners going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out The third quarter is underway. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
We got set. Ready.
Pistol snap back to Darnold. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
We got set. Set.
We'll go play action with Darnold. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it'll be third down.
We got set. Set.
Now Darnold. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 18 on the pitching count. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down.
We got set.
First and 10 at the 37.
They'll run the draw with Walker. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
Gain of 5. Brings up third and 7.
Ready.
Throwing, Darnold. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Out to his right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
Ready. We got set. Set.
Now, faking the give. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Set. Ready. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks.
Here we go.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At the 22.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one caught by Noel. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. It is brought in the end zone. Takedown. Touchdown, Texans.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On the handoff, McCaffrey. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Pearsall, the man in motion. 3rd down. Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. That's taken in. Christian McCaffrey. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Texans 21. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Yo, lady.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
On the bounce at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 7. Here's Walker. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Get set.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Watch out.
on second down. Purdy. That is hauled in at the 5. A dive for the goal line, but he's going to come up just a little bit short. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
It's set.
First and
18.
goal at the 1-yard line.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead.
Texans 21.
So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Set. Yellow 80. Stay set.
On play action, here's Darnold. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Set. Yellow 80. Set.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. The throw caught by Dell on the outside. Now it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up third down.
Third and 6.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Noel. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First and 10.
Darnold to the air once more. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested.
And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
first down throw for Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of play. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Get set. Get set.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He fields it at the 8, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set.
The throw on 1st down is Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? We go set. Ready? Undercrush.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. That one caught by Tank Dell. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything
Into space. And he will score again. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go, yellow lady.
To throw again is Darnold. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything always about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here's Saul, going to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards.
At the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Third down and 9.
It's set. And it's up.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Here's Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's got another one. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is,
back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yards. And another first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Yet another Alabama back to the league. This is Brian Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Get set. It's up.
Now Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, you're able to get you down for a loss.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield why this team finds themselves with the lead.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
And it's 3rd down.
Get set. Get set.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. We'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.